Hi everyone, what's up? Well, I wasn't really terribly satisfied with the feeding video that I just uploaded. It wasn't the best one, but you know, we have our good days and we have our bad days, and there's always times when your tarantula decides not to eat in front of the film. And yeah, it's also a shame that all the crickets died off. So, en tout cas, we have a rehouse video that we're going to do. And we are going to rehouse my lovely Poecilotheria smithi, yellow-backed ornamental. As you've probably seen in a recent video, she freshly molted last week. So you can see the molt is over there. She's still hiding in the cork bark. So I guess now is a good time for her to be transferred into my infamous 1-gallon jars, 3.8 liters, that you can get from Walmart. So this is what it is. So pretty much my setup is very, very simple and something that can be very cheaply made. So what I usually do is I fill it up with EcoEarth, put a little water dish, as well as a cork bark mounted on that side. Now I have to say these enclosures for $5 are just perfect for your arboreal species. Size ranging to as little as around 3.5 inches to around 6 inches. They will just house anything, no problem. I'll give you some examples. Perfect one for your pinto, Avicularia. This is my mature female, Annabelle. As you can see, she's over here. You can tell by the webs she's pretty happy with her enclosure. I thought for sure that she would be in pre-molt, because usually avics web a lot before they actually molt. So she proved me otherwise since she ate. So she's pretty happy. You can see a lot of room to walk around and a lot of climbing space. Perfect one. Also good for your juvenile to subadult Salmopoeis species. I have a P. pulcher 4.5-inch female in one. She just loves it. And it's also good for your juvenile to subadult pokies. But don't put them when they're adults because they kind of need the space, so I just use those larger critter keepers. So as you can see, here's my P. Miranda. I'm not sure if you can actually see her very well. Around 5.5 inches, and she just loves it in there. So pretty much we're going to give our P. smithi an identical enclosure. So right now I'm going to go pick up some cork bark and see which ones fit inside the jar, and hopefully it all goes well. Okay, so I just broke one out of my pile, and gee, look at that, a perfect fit. So that way it has some place to hide. So for pokies for 3 inches bigger, I like to use a little water dish. This is just a cover from a spice jar. Put it in there. Put some water in, and voila! That's your simple arboreal cage setup. Very simple, I like it, and very easy to maintain. Okay, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So this is Allison. She is a 3-inch female. She just molted recently. And we'll see how her temperament is. Haven't really seen what P. smithi are. Don't want to get bitten by a pokie because it's not very good. Get one. Oh, she's a nice girl. Nice wise female. She's back down. She's not that aggressive. And again, it's probably like I've been saying all along, personal individual specimens will vary. Man, she's huge though. She looks really good. She's pretty mellow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so Upon examination of the ventral shot, I do believe that we see the epigastric furrow right over here, so indicates that this is a female smithi. And it kind of really shows also because of the folio stripe. So, behold Allison, my pea smithi fresh out in the open. What a gorgeous looking pokey. So they're pretty much similar to your P. regalis, if not very identical. They have the same care sheet, they have the same temperament, they also have the same humidity and temperature conditions, as well as the same potent strength of venom. I think the only difference is that the smithi doesn't have the yellow warning legs, kind of like your P. pederseni. But what really strikes in this specimen is that freshly molted females kind of have like a yellowish tinge to them, especially on their carapace, and probably that's how they got the name the yellow-backed ornamental. Now this was a pretty pricey pokey back 2 years ago. If you guys remember my video on March of 2010, I just made a video back then saying that I got 2 new rare pokies, a P. Sylvesca Highland, that I'm very happy to see that it was a female, and this P. smithi. They were both about an inch back then, and both are around the same size, around 3 inches. So the pokies are really fast growing and also really easy to care for. So I did have another P. smithi sling, but unfortunately she had a molting complication and did not make it. But for other pokies, I generally have very good luck in raising them, keeping them. As you probably saw in the recent feeding video, that big P. rufulata that you saw, she was about ½ an inch back in 2007, around 5 years ago, and you can see how big she is. A mature female, around 7½ inches. And she still has a lot of growing to go too. And so is this girl. She's going to get up to 6 to 8 inches, just like your P. regalis. So, hope you like this video. So that's just mainly a rehouse video and enclosure tutorial of a Poecilotheria smithi, the yellow-backed ornamental. So hopefully that video is a lot better than what I did originally. And once again, very, very beautiful specimen. I don't really see P. smithis often on YouTube. Alright everyone, see you later.